DanganRonpa.
Welcome to another DeathCount, the series where I predict and discuss things happening in the DanganRonpa 3 anime. I'm your host, OmegaValwin, here as always bringing you the DanganRonpa goodness you like. Well, week 7 of the anime is done, and oh boy, quite a few things happen. Like a very so-so future episode and an awesome despair episode. Right now we are entering into what Monokuma would call crew ending mode, as there are only 5 episodes left. So yes, this week the countdown to the end starts. Because of this, I have decided to explain a little more on what I think is happening in the anime. But before that, let's get into this week's predictions. Future this week decided to do a full stop to the plot, as what we got was an Ultra Despair Girls themed episode that was not that well received. Due to this, as I predicted last time, nobody died this week. They barely even show the future characters. Now for this week, well, I won't be making any prediction because I really don't want to. I am going to be skipping this week, but still you guys feel free to still post yours. So yeah, this week I don't have a lockdown. But don't think this is over because I may not do a prediction this time, but someone else did. Monaka Towa. She said the next victim will be one of the survivors from Junko's killing game. But the question we should be asking is, who and from what game? Does DanganRonpa 2 count in this, or is it only DanganRonpa 1? For the way she says it, I think we can safely say it's only the DanganRonpa 1 survivors. But who could it be? When thinking about this, we need to think who could get the most shocked, especially towards Naegi. If we go with this mindset as we try to figure this one out, we can start removing possibilities. The survivors are Makoto, Kyoko, Aoi, Toko, Togami, and Hagakure. Now, if we go with what I said earlier, in shock value we can remove Toko because she is all the way in Towa with Komaru. We can also remove Hagakure because nobody likes him. Now, this leaves us with 4 people: Makoto, Kyoko, Aoi, and Togami. From this point, I will be adding another variable that will make it easier for me to remove one more person. Are they in the killing game? I say this because I don't think it will be someone from the outside, because it would be kinda dumb. After all, what's the point of the game if people from the outside die? This is why I think we can remove Togami, but I already know what you guys are thinking. But Valwin, Togami did raise some death flags last episode. Yes, he kinda did, but here's the thing. It would be cheap to kill someone not in the game, and also, there is the Toko factor here. If they were going to kill him, we had gotten some more development with their interactions. For example, he being nice to her, or they interacting more, and that's something we barely got so far. She's in love with the guy, as the relationship chart tells us. If he were to die, they're going to do something with them. So yeah, due to the Toko factor and him being outside, I will remove him. This leaves us with 3 people: Naegi, Kyoko, and Asahina. If it is going to be someone that will give us a shock, it has to be one of the 2 girls. They are the characters that share the biggest bond with Makoto. I think we can remove Asahina, as she got the whole fake out thing, and I don't think they will do something with her again. With Asahina out, this leaves us with Kyoko. And when episode 7 ended, she did raise a death flag with the whole camera focusing on her. Some people have said that it's too obvious of a death flag, but I think that's what they want you to think. Now, there was actually another death flag this week for her in the Despair anime, as Papa Kyoko tells Fedora Guy that if something happened to him, to keep Kyoko safe. So yeah, again, more proof pointing towards Kyoko. Here's the thing, after analyzing all this information and variables, whatever is going to happen, it will be related to Kyoko. If someone is going to die, there is a chance it's her. But there's actually one more outcome due to Monaka telling them about the upcoming death. There is the possibility that they will be able to stop it. So yeah, that's how I feel about that whole thing. So why don't we now move to something else future related? Who could be behind this? With 5 episodes left in both sides, I still have no idea what the fuck is happening in future. But I guess I could try to say who are some of the possible people behind this. One thing is for sure, we can remove Monaka from the possible mastermind, As we learned this week, she had nothing to do with the game, and I don't think she would lie about that. To me, Kodaka only brings her to this anime because they needed to end her plot. But the question now is, what people are left that could pull something like this? Well, I will name some of the people that I heard getting the most mentions as possible masterminds of this killing game. These are Nagito, Munakata, Mitarai, and even heard some people say Chiaki. Let's start with Chiaki. If you think she's the mastermind, this would mean she was a despair, and Junko got to her. But why was Ryo Chiaki not in DanganRonpa 2? She being a mastermind would make little sense. It would bring up more questions than answers. It's too early to say, we don't know what happened to her in despair. Now, Munakata could be the mastermind. It's possible he made this game in order to prove he is the true ultimate hope or something. Next one is Mitarai. He's interesting as he's really suspicious since day one, and we got his interaction with Junko in despair. So like Chiaki, we need more info about him. Now, Nagito is a strong possibility, and one of the few people able to set up a game like this because of his twisted ways. The only issue is, how did he get from the island to the Future Foundation, and how was he able to set the whole place up? He dies in case 5, and after that there are more things happening in game. So if it was him, somehow due to his luck he was able to get out the pod, then he takes the boat or helicopter that Makoto used to get there. Because if you remember, the first one to get to the island was Makoto, later Togami and Kyoko came in boat. Now, in the flashback, don't you find it funny that they were all together in the same boat? What happened to Makoto's transportation that he used to get to the island? If it really is Nagito, this could be a way to explain how he got out the island. But the bottom line is, if it is him, he had to be getting help from someone, possibly the 13th director, that we have no idea who it could be. The goal for Nagito could be to create a strong hope by making Munakata and Makoto fight. Now, why don't we get into the despair side of the anime, as this week it gives us a really strong episode. I think we can finally say who is going to be the first person to fall under Junko from Class 77. This will be Mikan. She is with Junko, and due to the letter she left the impostor, Junko is not letting her get away anytime soon. So as I say in my review, next time we see her, she could be under her control. So I put a black boss over her. Also another boss for Mitarai because there is a possibility he is also a despair. So yeah, good to see things are finally starting to fall into place. Junko will be making her move to take the class soon, it seems. I will tell you guys this, I think she will use Mitarai's anime to make the people and Class 77 despair. I strongly believe that's how it's going to go down, and to be honest, it kinda makes sense. It is a good way to get to a lot of people, but still I could be wrong. There is even a huge TV in the classroom, perfect for this outcome, and the first person that will be subjected to it is Mikan, I believe. I cannot say I am happy about this outcome, kinda takes away a little from Junko's power, but at the same time it kinda makes sense. The only question now is, what happens to Chiaki? Does she even dies, or are we getting a surprise at the end? Another thing about this first side this week was them showing us the first killing game, and it was pretty close to 0. Even to the survival of it being the council president that later will be killed by Masuda. So yeah, 0 is almost here. One more thing I want to bring up is Yuzo. For some reason they keep bringing these scenes of him and Chisa that to me are all over the place. It seems to be some jealousy thing about Munakata and Chisa that I really don't know where it's going. I think it's done really confusing. So either he wants to fuck Munakata, Chisa, or both of them. I have no idea, nor do I care, to be honest. Now, it's that time again where I check your comments to see if any of you predicted any of the outcomes from the killing game this week. So yeah, those are the people that got it right this week. Well done. If your comments was not featured, it's because you posted more than one outcome. Please remember to say either who is going to die or that no one will die. So that's the video. I hope you guys like it. As always, please remember to leave a like, share, and also check out my Patreon. This is OmegaValwin. See you guys next time. Bye.